And if you will not yet, for all this hearken unto me, then I will punish you 7 times more for your sins.
7 times the pain, 7 times the weight. 400 years of slavery, now multiply that fate. 2,800 years of judgment coming back. Every lash, every lynching, keeping heaven's track. 7 times the suffering you put us through. 7 times the torture coming back to you. Deuteronomy's curse is about to flip reverse. Now you living out what's written in the verse. Scattered us through slave ships, watch your planes get grounded. Separated families, watch us get surrounded. Made us serve with rigor, now you bout to labor. 7 times the pressure, no one coming with a favor. Leviticus 26 ain't an idle threat. Heaven keeping records of the blood and sweat. Every tear we drop got collected up. Now it's time to drink from judgment's cup. 7 times over, 7 times colder, it's due. 7 times stronger, right now. 7 times longer, for you. What you did to Israel, coming back, multiply by 7, that's facts. Heaven kept the record, all there. Time for pure aggression, prepare. Made us pick that cotton, watching markets crash. Made us build your cities, watch them turn to ash. Took our gold and silver, watching money fail. 7 times the pressure, watching nations wail. Every burned down church, every broken bone, every murdered prophet, every throwing stone. Heaven got the footage, playing back the tape. 7 times the judgment, now it's too late. No more begging mercy, no more crying peace. Daniel 70 weeks, just about to cease. Time for retribution, time to pay it back. 7 times the thunder, heaven on attack. Made us eat the scraps, now your food gon' rot. Made us drink from fountains, now your water shot. Every segregation, every Jim Crow law, coming back 7-fold, that's what Daniel saw. The measure you measured is coming back to you, but 7 times harder, that's what the Lord gon' do. 7 times, 7 times, 7 times over. Remember them plantations, tables about to turn. Remember them slave patrols, now it's your to burn. Remember segregation, separation coming, but this time by heaven, judgment drums drumming. 7 times the famine, 7 times the drought, 7 times the plagues that Egypt knew about. Every institution built on Israel's back, crumbling 7-fold, watch the system crack. Your university's built by slave labor, watch them close down, ain't no heaven's favor. Built your wealth on our oppression, watch it dissolve in this great depression. 7 times the panic, 7 times the fear, 7 times the trembling as the end draws near. Heaven's mathematics, simple and it's clean. Whatever you did times 7, that's your scene. 7 times over, 7 times colder, it's due. 7 times stronger, right now. 7 times longer, for you. What you did to Israel, coming back, multiply by 7, that's facts. Heaven kept the record, all there. Time for pure aggression, prepare.
Prepare! Prepare! Happy Sabbath, happy Sabbath, happy Sabbath to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered to the 4 corners of the earth. Hope you guys have been well this past week. It has been a interesting week. Interesting? What's interesting about it, Bez? Well, let's see here. Had that plantation that got burned down. My song that I just made, that I made weeks ago on this album that I just released, if you guys haven't seen it already. Some of the songs went viral. All praise and great glory to the Most High Yah. 7 times over, the Most High has been reviewing the tape. Now he's allowing all this stuff to happen. All the things that they have done to us, family. The Most High Yah. He's bringing it back on them. Y'all see that? The words of my lyrics are coming true. Had a tornado outbreak yesterday. Then hit me. All praise and great glory to the Most High Yah for protecting my city over here again. They all started off to the east in those same storms that started out in Springfield, north of me, the city that's north of me, that I'm outside of. This thunderstorm flew 500 miles and produced a tornado. Not one, but 2 tornadoes. One tornado was on the ground for over an hour. Absolutely destroyed this town of London, Kentucky. Somerset, Kentucky. I saw footage of it today. There ain't nothing left, family. When I tell you the Most High is done, when I've told you that this year is the year of judgment, this is the year that the curses fall off us, or start to fall off us and fall on them. The payback is here. The judgment is here. Israel and the heathen. Tornado hit the hood. Tornadoes rarely hit the hood, but it hit the hood over there in St. Louis, destroyed it. People's houses that they lived in for decades in the hood, gone. Big Mama's house, gone. Those stubborn Israelites who refuse to repent wake up with no power and houses gone. Cars destroyed. No place to go. No food to eat. Nothing. I've told you Israelites time and time again. The Most High gives you a chance. St. Louis has been spared from tornadoes for a while. You've gotten lucky. But you refuse to repent. Hurricane season's on the way. New Orleans, Atlanta, Memphis, even Memphis getting hit. Baltimore, Maryland got hit yesterday with a tornado. The hood. The Most High is done playing. This fits in perfectly with the lesson we're going to do today. Exodus 3, the call. Now your back is against the wall, Israel. You've got nothing. Now the Most High is calling you. You have 2 choices. You can heed the call, or you can continue to ignore the call and put it on voicemail and continue to reap the judgment thereof. Or you can listen to the call and hearken the call like Moses here and let the Most High use you for his purpose. So today, family, we ain't here to play church. Y'all know me. We ain't here for some watered down, Eurocentric garbage, soft shoe gospel like the heathen do. We in the land of our enemies today. Still catching hell in the year 2025. Still getting shot. Still getting lied on. Still treated like animals. Still lost in the saucer of Babylon. Thinking some damn university committee or political system is gonna save us. The Most High wants you to wake the fuck up. He ain't forgot about you. He about to show up and show out. Just like he did for Moses. So let's get into this book. Line by line. No chaser, no filter. We gonna dog walk it. Because I want you to get the meat. Every verse in this chapter is loaded. So without further ado, verse 1, Exodus 3, let's get it. And it reads, now Moses kept the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian. And he led the flock to the backside of the desert and came to the mountain of Yah, even to Horeb. So let's break this all the way down, family, because most of y'all missed it sitting in comfy pews and letting your oppressor define your faith. Moses, the deliverer, was in the damn wilderness watching sheep, not sitting in the palace, not balling, not running the show. He was out back in obscurity doing a job that stank, away from his people, away from his destiny. That's us, family. The so-called Negro in America, the Caribbean, South America, wherever you scattered, forgotten, disrespected, hidden, working jobs that don't mean shit to the world, but the Most High sees you. Deuteronomy 28:64, and Yah shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth, even unto the other. You think your exile is random, black folk? The Most High put you there for a reason, just like Moses, to humble you, to break you down, to get Egypt out your system. 1 Samuel 16:11 says, and Samuel said unto Jesse, are here all thy children? And he said, there remaineth yet the youngest, and behold, he keepeth the sheep. The greatest always start in the field, not the boardroom, family. The Most High loves to raise up the hidden ones and shame the powerful. Look at what he did for me. A whole atheist making fun of this book for 2 decades of my life. Obscure, hidden. And he took me and he put his words in my mouth to do these things. I'm teaching. I'm doing songs. I'm waking our people up on social media. Me, a damn atheist. And check this, family. He led the flock to the backside of the desert and came to the mountain of Yah. That is a prophetic move, family. The Most High will drag your ass to a dry place, a lonely place, a forgotten place, because that's where he gonna meet you. Some of y'all are bitching about your wilderness right now. Talking about, I'm tired, I'm broke, I'm stuck. Nigga, that's where the Most High about to show up. Hosea 2:14 says, therefore, behold, I will allure her and bring her into the wilderness and speak comfortably unto her. The wilderness is where you meet your Elohim, Israel. Your suffering in 2025 ain't for nothing. You're being prepped for the call, for the fire, for the real work. Right now, we still on the backside of the desert, living check to check, locked up, shot down, hated, ignored. But just like Moses, you're about to run into the mountain of the Most High, Horeb. Your poverty, your pain, your damn confusion and exile, that's the setup. That's the place where the Most High is about to drop his calling on you so hard, Babylon gonna shit itself. So get ready, family. Don't despise your wilderness right now. The Most High is about to pull you out of obscurity and smack this world with your deliverance. Do you understand this? Do you comprehend this? Can you get behind this? Can you look at your wilderness right now and say, I know it's for a reason. Yah is here. Yah is in the midst. I just got to be patient and wait for him to make himself known like he about to do for Moses. Don't get angry. Don't get upset. Don't get impatient. The Most High work on his time. And trust me, he always on time, family. Verse 2 here. And the angel of Yah appeared unto him in a flame of fire out of the midst of a bush. And he looked, and behold, the bush burned with fire, and the bush was not consumed. Family, don't you dare read this like some damn fairy tale, please. This ain't Sunday school fodder for your colonized minds. This is the reality of what happens when the Most High says, enough, get up and pay attention. So let me tear this up for you and rebuild your mind. First off, let's kill that Euro garbage. This ain't some winged baby or a white-robed, long-haired hippie here. The angel of Yah is a manifestation of Yah's presence. Not some damn demon, not some fantasy devil. This is the power, the presence, the Holy Spirit showing up in a form you can't ignore. Judges 13, it happened there. 20 to 22. When the angel appeared to Manoah and his wife in the flame, they fell on their faces in fear. This ain't cute, family. When the Most High shows up, it shakes your soul. It makes you question everything. So the flame of fire out of the midst. Out of the midst. Why fire, family? Why did the Most High choose fire here? Because fire purifies. Fire destroys lies. Fire gets your attention. Fire ain't polite. You've been living in Babylon so long, you numb to pain, numb to hope, numb to truth. So the Most High comes at you with fire, not to burn you up, but to wake your black ass up. Jeremiah 23:29 says this, "Is not my word like as a fire, saith Yah, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces?" His word is supposed to burn your bullshit to the ground. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not hearing him. If you do not leave this sermon or any sermon you go to and you are not uncomfortable, you do not hear the word of the Most High Yah in that sermon. This is why I come the way I come. Because I'm here to make you uncomfortable. I'm here to make you reflect on your deeds, to reflect on what you've been doing, to reflect on what you ain't been doing. That's my job. And I do the same thing for myself. I catch myself slipping. So I got to right myself, and it's my job to right you. My job is not to sit up here and coddle you. You are not a baby. You're a grown-ass person. My job is to tell you like it is. To wake you up. To burn your lies to the ground so you can see what you've been missing. The bush burned with fire, family, and the bush was not consumed. Now this is the sign. What sign? The bush is burning, but it ain't burning up. That's you, Israel. That's you. That's your whole damn history in one image. They tried to burn you in slavery, didn't consume you. They tried to burn you in Jim Crow, didn't consume you. They tried to burn you in redlining, gentrification, mass incarceration, police brutality, didn't consume you. You're still here, still breathing, still fighting, still the apple of his eye, black folk. Isaiah 43:2 reminds you, when thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned. Neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. That's the promise, family. You're going to go through some shit, but you're not going to be destroyed. You're not going to be wiped out. The world's been watching you burn for centuries, waiting for you to disappear, but you're still here, blacker than ever, more hated than ever, and they can't figure out why. They've been trying to exterminate us for a long time, family. It's because you are that burning bush, Israel. The Most High's presence keeps you alive when every statistic says you should be gone. Look around. Wars, protests, AI, economic collapse, diversity lies, and you still a target. The world's on fire, and you're the one bush that won't burn up. That's prophetic, family. You got enemies out here scratching their heads. How the hell are these people still standing? It's because the Most High Spirit is in you, on you, and refusing to let you get wiped out. You are the burning bush in the midst of Babylon's inferno, family. Same way them 3 Hebrew boys did not get burnt when Nebuchadnezzar turned up the heat in that furnace. That's you, Israel. When they turn up the fire, when they turn up their hatred, we still here. That's your hope. That's your faith. That should be what keeps you going every day. Through all the bullshit you go through, knowing that you are still here, still breathing, that should keep you going to the next day. So stop being scared of the fire. You were made for it. That's your proof that the Most High is still with you. Even in exile, even in 2025, even when the whole world wants you gone. Look at verse 3. And Moses said, I will now turn aside and see this great sight, why the bush is not burned. This right here, family, is a pivotal point. Why? Because this is the moment when destiny and obedience collide. Don't let no soft colonized preacher water this down for you. This is the Most High demanding your full attention in the middle of your struggle, your routine, your exile. Moses said, I will not turn it aside. Moses could have kept walking, kept tending sheep, kept his head down, kept repeating the same tired routine. But when the impossible shows up, when the Most High interrupts your exile with a miracle, your ass better turn aside. Isaiah 55:6 says, seek ye Yah while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. Too many of y'all see the signs, hear the warnings, but you keep scrolling, keep hustling, keep giving your attention to Babylon's distractions. That's what happened in St. Louis. The Most High was trying to warn them with all them other near-miss tornadoes and big storms that was happening around them these past couple months. But what did the Israelites do? They kept on scrolling. They kept hustling. They kept giving their attention to Babylon until the Most High came and made himself known like the burning bush and said, hey, you will pay attention to me. Now he got their full attention, family. Now they all over social media. Pray for me, pray for me, pray for my city. Pray, pray, pray. Now he got their full undivided attention. They ain't talking about TikTok no more. They ain't talking about no Diddy trial. This is how the Most High works. This is how he makes himself known. The Most High is lighting fires all over your life, and you too damn busy to turn aside. One way or another, he will get your attention. Psalm 95:7-8 says, today, I repeat, today, if you will hear his voice, harden not your heart. That's the sum of 7 and 8. Harden not your heart. How many times does y'all have to burn down your comfort zone before you stop acting like you don't see what's happening? Plagues, war, AI taking jobs, churches closing, families breaking. You see the bush burning, but you refuse to turn aside. So Moses, he saw this great sight. He wanted to see it. Why is this bush not burned? You want to know why Moses stopped, family? Because he saw something that didn't make sense. A contradiction in the natural order. That's your life, Israel. You're not supposed to be here. Not supposed to survive. Not supposed to rise. Not supposed to learn who you are. But the Most High keeps you burning and unburnt, suffering and undefeated. Deuteronomy 29:2-4. Your eyes have seen all that y'all did, skipping. Yet the Most High hath not given you an heart to perceive, and eyes to see, and ears to hear unto this day. You've seen the miracles, but do you have the guts to stop? Do you have the guts to turn aside and actually pay attention? Or are you content to just keep walking through hell like it's normal? In this year, You got every kind of distraction and deception thrown at you. AI all over the place. TikTok. Celebrity garbage. Everybody talking about Diddy. Tory Lanez. Who give a fuck about these wicked ass people? Who cares? The Most High doing what he do. Let him cook. Fake diversity all over the world. Political theater. Tariffs and all this nonsense. Puffing under the chest of these heathen nations. Even churches out here selling your lies for likes. Meanwhile, the Most High is burning bushes in your life. You see the news. You see the judgment. You see the curses. You see the awakening. You see the hate. Are you going to turn aside or keep sleepwalking to destruction? Moses didn't say, maybe tomorrow. He didn't say, that's interesting. Let me live stream it. World star. He stopped and gave his full attention to the sign. That's what the Most High is calling for right now, family. He got their attention in St. Louis. He got their attention in Baltimore. Atlanta, you next. Chicago, you next. Memphis, you next. New Orleans, you next. Dallas, Houston, you next. Wherever you niggas are in great concentration, the Most High coming. People didn't think a tornado can go through St. Louis like it did yesterday. Oh, Atlanta, oh boy. He's saving y'all. The black Sodom and Gomorrah. He's saving y'all for something great. So if you are around that area, you better wake your ass up. Because the Most High's fury is about to be poured out on you niggas. And if you ain't repent, you're going to be consumed in the fire. So get your head out of Babylon's ass and turn aside, because your destiny is about to speak. Stop ignoring the signs, family. Stop acting like you don't see the Most High moving. When he calls, turn aside and show some damn respect. The next move depends on your willingness to drop your routine and confront the miracle staring you right in your face. So let's go to verse 4 here. And when Yah saw that he turned aside to see, Yah called unto him out of the midst of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. And he said, here am I. You better catch this with both your hands, family, because this is where too many of our people drop the ball. The Most High don't waste his power and his voice on the hard-headed, the distracted, the I'll get to it later crowd. He only speaks to the ones who turn aside. So you got all these folks out there, oh, the Most High, I'm highly favored. No, you ain't. Your actions prove otherwise. You ain't highly favored. All these people with scriptures and God first in their bios, but then you look at their photos, you look at what they post, you look at what they talk about. God is nowhere there. He ain't talking to them. They are in delusion. Their mind is playing tricks on them. He only speaks to those who obey. So let's be brutally clear here, family. The Most High is watching your response. He's looking at you. Not your credentials, not your sob story, not your attendance at some Sunday circus. He's waiting to see if you actually give a damn enough to stop what you're doing and pay attention. If Moses kept walking, there would have been no call. Let that sink in, family. Some of you are still waiting for your destiny moment, when the Most High is waiting for you to stop being so damn busy with Babylon's bullshit and just turn aside. 2 Chronicles 16:9 says, for the eyes of Yah run to and fro throughout the whole earth to shew himself strong in the behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him. He ain't looking for everybody, family. He's looking for the ones who are looking for him. James 4:8, draw nigh to Yah, and he will draw nigh to you. You want a word? You want your assignment? Move your goddamn feet. Turn aside. Put down your phone, your fear, your excuses. Show the Most High you are serious. Then he will answer you. God called him Moses. He called his name, family. Not hey you, not all y'all Israelites, not the masses. The Most High is personal with his chosen. He ain't about group projects, family. He's about covenant, about intimacy, about calling you by name out of the fire. And he says it twice. Moses. That's urgency, family. That's love. That's authority. When the Most High doubles your name, that's a direct line. No filter, no middleman, no damn priest, no pastor, no white Jesus. It's Yah in you. Isaiah 43:1. But now thus said Yah that created thee, O Jacob, fear not, for I have redeemed thee. I have called thee by thy name. Thou art mine. He ain't calling the nations. He ain't calling the world. He's calling Israel. That's you, black man, black woman, by name. But only if you obey. Moses said, here am I. This is the only right answer, family. No, let me finish what I'm doing. No, who? Me? No, I'm not ready. Just here am I. You ain't got to have a resume, family. You ain't got to be perfect. You just got to show up. The Most High can work with that. That's all he ever wanted from you, Israel. Your attention and your obedience. 1 Samuel 3:10 says, and Samuel answered, speak, for thy servant heareth. That's the posture right there. That's the model. Ready, humble, present. That's what turns burning bushes into burning movements. Right now, with all the noise, all the distractions, all the trauma, the Most High is still calling you by name, Israel. But he ain't wasting his voice on the ones who won't turn aside. He's looking for those who will shut out the world and say, here am I. You want deliverance? You want purpose? Then turn your ass aside and answer the damn call. It's ringing like the Matrix. Bling, bling, bling. You gonna pick it up and get out the Matrix. The rest will get left behind, lost in the fire and in the noise. So you stop waiting for a sign when the sign is already burning in your face. The Most High is waiting for you to turn aside so he can call you out and put you to work. Don't make him move on to somebody else because you're too distracted. When he calls your name, answer like Moses, here am I. That's when your story changes forever. That's what happened with me. It wasn't until I stopped doing what I was doing and obeyed is when the Most High gave me my assignment. Filled me up with this knowledge so I can be ready to teach this to y'all. I've only been in the truth for 5 years. Most people have been in for 2 decades, 3 decades, and they still don't know what I know. Let that tell you something, family. The Most High don't work with anybody. Everybody can call themselves an Israelite all they want to, but the Most High is still only working with a remnant of those Israelites. Verse 5. And he said, draw not nigh hither. Put off thy shoes from off thy feet, for the place whereon thou standest is holy ground. This is where all these fake-ass prosperity preachers and Eurocentric theologians go silent, because this is the Most High setting boundaries. You don't come up in Yah's presence any old way, dragging your dirt, your Babylonian bullshit, your Western ideas, your self-importance. The Most High is holy, set apart, untouchable, and he demands respect, period. Draw nigh hither. Don't get too close, Moses. That's right. Don't get it twisted. Just because you're called don't mean you get to approach the Most High like he's your homeboy or some church mascot. You can't bring the filth of Egypt, the dust of your exile, the stench of your compromise into this encounter, family. You want to come into his presence? You better check yourself. The Most High ain't a damn therapist. He ain't your spiritual side hustle. He's the king. Look what happened with Leviticus 10, 1-3. Nadab and Abihu, they brought that strange fire before Yah and got burnt up. You come wrong, you get dealt with. The Most High don't play. This is why it grieves me when I see people watering down the Most High's character. It grieves me. Oh, he don't do that. He don't do that. He shouldn't do that. He don't do this. He don't do that. That shows me you don't read your damn Bible, Negro. He don't hurt people. He don't kill nobody. Yes, he does. And he did it yesterday. 17 dead and still counting. Hebrews 12, 28, 29. Let us have grace whereby we may serve Yah acceptably with reverence and godly fear. For our Yah is a consuming fire. He's not your soft, smiley, blonde-haired idol family. He's fire. Put off thy shoes from off thy feet. What does that mean? What's the shoes, family? They're the barrier between you and the truth. They carry the filth, the journey, the traditions of everywhere you've walked. Take them off. That means take off Babylon's identity. Take off your trauma. Take off your pride. Take off your denominational bullshit. Take off every lie you've been dragging since you stepped out of captivity. You want a real encounter with the Most High in 2025? You got to strip down to the truth. No filters. No damn church mask. No fake humility. Just you and the Most High. Raw and exposed. Joshua 5 and 15. Loose thy shoe from off thy foot, for the place whereon thou standest is holy. Same command to Joshua before the battle for the land. Before you get victory, you got to get real. This holy ground here. Understand this. Moses was in the middle of a desert, not a building, not a so-called sanctuary. The ground was holy because the presence was there. It's not about your address, family, your membership, your pastor. When the Most High shows up, wherever you are becomes holy, and you better act like it. Isaiah 6 and 5. Woe is me, for I am undone. Skipping, for mine eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. When you get a real glimpse of the Most High, family, you realize how dirty you are, and you get humble quick. You're not going to get the Most High's attention showing up with Babylon shoes on today, family. You can't walk in two worlds. You can't bring Egypt's dirt into Yah's presence and expect him to move for you. Christians. You want to talk and have a relationship with the Most High Yah, but you still celebrating pagan holidays and eating dirty. And yet you want the Most High to answer your prayers. Get real. Take off your shoes. Let go of everything that ain't covenant, that ain't prophecy, that ain't the truth about Israel. You want deliverance? Get real. Get raw. Get holy. The world is about to get judged because it thinks it can dance into the Most High's presence with dirty motives and filthy hands. That's why they're dropping dead spiritually and why you, Israel, must be set apart. The Most High is calling you. He will not tolerate your baggage, though. Take your damn shoes off. Humble yourself. Strip off every lie and every fake identity that you have in your possession. That's the only way you're going to get the assignment and the breakthrough that you're looking for. You want to step into your purpose? Get clean, get low, and get ready. Verse 6. Hope you guys are understanding this. This is real deep shit. Moreover, he said, I am the Elohim of thy father, the Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Isaac, and the Elohim of Jacob. And Moses hid his face, for he was afraid to look upon Yah. This verse right here is a death blow to every fake-ass doctrine, every church tradition, every we're all God's children lie ever vomited out of Eurocentric Christianity out there. When the Most High introduces himself, he don't say, I'm the Elohim of the world. I'm the Elohim of everybody. Hell to the no. He says, I am the Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Full stop. If you ain't part of that bloodline, you ain't in the covenant. Period. Sorry, crackers. Asian folk, sorry. true Africans, so-called Hispanics, so-called Hindu, so-called Native American, so-called Arab, you ain't in here. Black folk, this all you. Not all black folk, but a certain bloodline of black folk. You living under these curses, you in the covenant. So you better start acting like it. Yah is not introducing himself as some generic deity, family, or the God of the nations, or the God of diversity, or the God of your oppressors. He ain't the God of Egypt, Rome, America, or the Catholic Church. He's the God of your fathers, black people. The same one who made a blood covenant with your ancestors and nobody else. Genesis 17:7 says, and I will establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee and their generations for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee and to thy seed after thee. Everlasting covenant with the seed of Abraham, meaning you, Negroes, the true Israelites, scattered and suffering, not those imposters in high places today. Matthew 22:32. I am the God of Abraham and the God of Isaac and the God of Jacob. God is not the God of the dead, but of the living. Yah is the living Elohim of a living people. You can't replace Israel with the nations. That is blasphemy. Don't listen to the replacement theology that these churches are spewing today. They are not Israel. There is no such thing as a spiritual Israel. You cannot be baptized into a DNA and have your whole DNA change. That is a false statement. All you're doing is getting wet, taking a bath. Fruitless endeavors. Moses hid his face though, right? Why? Because when the real presence of the Most High shows up, you're not dancing. You're not falling down faking the Holy Ghost like they do in church. You're not running around the church acting a fool. You're terrified. You realize you are dust. You're dirty. You're unworthy. Moses, who grew up in Pharaoh's house, Pharaoh's palace, and survived exile, had to cover his face because he knew this is the real deal. All these pastors and prosperity pimps out there who claim they see God every week. Liars. When the Most High shows up, you barely want to breathe. That's what he did for me. He broke me down, family. I was in my living room crying, ugly tears, snot out my face, everything. Because I realized at that point, I ain't shit. I am pure garbage. That's how he breaks you down. These pastors ain't acting like that, though, are they? Genesis 32:30. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen Yah face to face, and my life is preserved. It's a miracle to survive a real encounter with Yah. You don't treat it lightly. You don't roll up on him like he's your peer, family. The closer you get to Yah, the more your own flaws are exposed. This ain't the time for pride or performance. You want to know why so many of our people are lost? Weak, confused, and still acting like the Most High don't care? Because we've been taught to approach him like he's just another option, another religious flavor, another checkbox for your spiritual resume, a fucking genie, a spiritual vending machine. But when you hear his voice, when you understand he's the God of your fathers, the God of Israel, you better humble yourself and realize you ain't worthy to even look him in the face. He ain't coming for the world. He coming for you, family. If you're still playing with these other nations, these other gods, money, status, fake religion, he will leave you in the desert to die with them. Look what he doing to Diddy. Look what he doing to him. You want to play with them, nigga? Fine. I'm going to use them to destroy your black ass. And he ain't the only one, family. There's going to be a slew more of these celebrities this year. Hell, Chris Brown in jail over there in the UK. Most High drug his ass right back on over there. He beat a man with a bottle, put him in the hospital, and left like it was nothing. The Most High dragged his black ass back on over there with open warrants, and now his ass in jail until June 13th, when they gonna sentence his black ass. The dominoes are falling, family. All these celebrities are finna get it this year, family. Just keep an eye out. Domino effect. But if you humble yourself, if you cover your face and acknowledge who he really is, he'll call you into your purpose and show you things no pastor, no oppressor, no system can ever give you. And that's what happened with me. I know more than the pastors out there. I know more than people who've been in this so-called truth for decades. I know more than them. They jealous. Oh, you only been in there for 5 years. You don't know nothing. Hilarious. Family, it's time to get real. Recognize who your God is. He's the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Your Elohim, not the world's. Drop the pride. Drop the false doctrine. Drop the everybody's included lie and approach him with fear, with humility, and with the knowledge that you are standing on holy ground because of who he is, not because who you are. Verse 7. And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people, which are in Egypt, and have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows. Who's his people, family? The Negroes, the true Israelites, scattered and oppressed, forced to build somebody else's empire, suffering under a system that don't give a damn if you live or die. Everyone else is just an extra in your story. Don't let nobody twist it up, family. He didn't say all people. He said my people. He sees you on the block, on the plantation, in the projects, in the prisons, in the ghettos, in the trap. He see you. He see you getting choked out by modern day pharaohs, work till you drop, blame for your own suffering. He see you. Amos 3:2, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you. He didn't say all nations. He said you for all your iniquities. This is exclusive. The Most High only claims Israel as his own. Everybody else, not his concern. Y'all hear that? Not his concern. Joel 3:2, I will also gather all nations and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. His people are scattered, not in power, fake Jews. That's you, black man, black woman. Heard their cry. Who are the taskmasters today, family? Cops kneeling on necks. Judges handing down life sentences for bullshit. Bosses working you to the bone, then laying you off. Politicians passing laws to keep you in the gutter. Preachers collecting tithes while you starve. The Most High hears your cry. Not the crocodile tears of the wicked. Not the fake thoughts and prayers of your enemies. You crying out in pain, that's what riches is. Exodus 2:23, the children of Israel, the children of Israel, the children of Israel sighed by reason of the bondage. And they cried, and their cry came up to Yah. Your pain, your groaning, your wailing, those are the alarms that set off the Most High's wrath on your oppressors. That's what happened yesterday. Them heathen was sleeping when the Most High brought them 2 tornadoes. Sleeping, and all the other countless tornadoes that happened yesterday. But these 2 particular ones were the deadly ones. Happened at night, midnight, while they sleeping like a thief in the night. He came and destroyed that place. It ain't nothing left. Go look up the pictures, family. I'm surprised I'm surprised people survived. There was nothing left. Those are the 7 times over that I talked about in my song. That is what the Most High is bringing here. The Most High says, for I know their sorrows. The Most High ain't some distant, cold-blooded idol, family. He knows your pain intimately. He knows you're tired of marching, tired of hashtags, tired of funerals, tired of working twice as hard for half as much. He knows the sorrow of mothers losing sons, families torn apart, whole communities left to rot so the rich can keep getting richer. But don't miss this. He knows your sorrow, Israel, not the world's, not the oppressors, not the church's, yours. Isaiah 63:9, in all their affliction he was afflicted, and the angel of his presence saved them. When you suffer, family, he feels it. When you cry, he takes it personal. How many more years you gonna keep looking for help from Egypt, family? Waiting for a president, a law, a movement, a check to save you. Still got people looking for reparations. The Most High said he sees you. He hears you. He knows your pain. Don't ever get it twisted. This system ain't built to heal you. It's built to break you. But the Most High got his eyes on you. And when he moves, nobody, I repeat, nobody can stop him. Verse 8, and I come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of the land unto a good land, and a large, unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites, and the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Let's get it straight, family. The Most High doesn't delegate this. He doesn't send a committee. He doesn't send a government program. He doesn't send the UN or your favorite activist. He himself steps in. I come down to deliver. You've been waiting on Egypt to set you free. You better wake the hell up. Egypt's whole system is built on your back. The only way you getting out of this is when the Most High comes down and snatches you out by force, by power, by judgment. Isaiah 63:4-5. For the day of vengeance is in mine heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. And I looked, and there was none to help. Skip down. Therefore mine own arm brought salvation unto me. He don't need help from nobody, family. He not waiting for allies, coalitions, or diversity. When Yah moves, everybody else is a spectator or a casualty. He coming for you, family. No apologies, no negotiations, no mercy for the oppressor. Why is he doing this? He's not getting you out, family. He's taking you up, bringing you to a good land. He's not relocating you to another ghetto, not shifting you to another slum, not promising you a damn seat at the table in Egypt. He's bringing you to your own. A land that's good, a land that's large, a land that overflows with everything you could ever need. That's inheritance, not integration. That's dominion, not diversity. You ain't staying in the oppressor's land forever, building their empire and praying for crumbs. The Most High is about restoration, not assimilation. Isaiah 60:21, thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. He not sharing it. He not negotiating. He giving it to Israel, period. Sorry, heathen, you don't get a taste of this. He's bringing you to somebody else's land here. Let's be raw. The land ain't empty, family. It's occupied by people who hate you, who don't want you to have shit, who will fight tooth and nail to keep you out. But the Most High don't negotiate with squatters. When he says it's yours, by blood, by covenant, by force, if necessary. This is not about coexistence, family. This is about replacement. This is about Yah clearing out the old and putting his people in. You got a lot of people over there in our land right now. All that desert over there, family, that's our land. It's occupied right now. All that desert, family, he put dirt on top of it so they couldn't enjoy it. All that out there, that's our land. And it got squatters in there. He gonna move them, all of them, out of there. He gonna destroy all of them. All these nations are placeholders, family. They're warming up your throne, holding your property, growing your crops, building your houses until the day the Most High says, time's up. Deuteronomy 7:1, when Yah thy Elohim shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and hath cast out many nations before thee, skipping down, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou. He don't care about the numbers, the odds, or the opposition. When he moves, every enemy becomes a footnote. So stop praying for equality, family. Stop kissing ass for acceptance. Stop begging the system that profits from your pain to treat you right. The Most High is about to tear the roof off this joint and snatch his people out with power. You're not supposed to fit in with Egypt. You're supposed to be delivered out and brought up into your own at the expense of every nation that ever got rich off your back. This is not about justice. It's about dominion. It's about prophecy. It's about Yah's name and his people getting the last word. Verse 9. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is coming to me, and I have seen also the oppression wherewith the Egyptians oppressed them. Let's get one thing straight. The Most High ain't responding to polite prayers, family, to Yah, if you please, to fake church theatrics. He responded to raw, ugly, gut-wrenching crying out. That's the kind of desperate, broken, I can't take this shit no more groaning that comes from the bottom of the pit. You think your tears are wasted? You think your pain is just background noise? Hell no. Every time you cried over a dead son, a locked up brother, a broken home, a stolen future, Yah heard it. Psalm 34:17, the righteous cry, and Yah heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles. Not the world, not the oppressor, the righteous, Israel. You got preachers telling you to pray for your enemies. Fuck that. The Most High is listening to your cry, not theirs. He's also seen the oppression. Y'all see it all, family. All the police shootings, the redlining, the pipeline from school to prison, the medical racism, the poison in the water, the food deserts, the stolen wages, the spiritual abuse, the lies in the pulpit. Don't let anybody tell you Yah sees everyone the same. Bullshit. He's got a microscope on what's being done to his people. Every whip, every chain, every microaggression, every macro injustice, every humiliation, every stolen generation. He see it all. Habakkuk 2:12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. That's Egypt, family. That's America. That's all these nations that held you captive. Where you built their empire with your sweat and blood and got paid with a kick in the teeth. The Most High got an eye on them. You think the Most High forgot what these nations did, family? You think he's just going to let it slide? Not a damn chance. If you can't see your oppression by now, you are willfully blind. The Most High is sick of your enemies, sick of their ways, their prisons, their schools, their fake-ass churches, their holidays, their lies. He's heard your cry, black people, and now the cup is full. Every drop of blood, every stolen moment, every ounce of sorrow is fuel for the fire that is about to hit this world. Don't let these integrationist Uncle Tom sellout preachers tell you to wait for justice from Egypt. Justice ain't coming from the system. It's coming from Yah. And it's coming with a vengeance. Verse 10. Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. This is the moment every scared, compromised, Babylon-loving Negro tries to run from. The Most High ain't asking for volunteers. He's not looking for intercessors. He's not passing around a damn sign-up sheet at some church fish fry. He's commanded, come now. If you are called, your comfort is over. Your hiding is done. It's time for confrontation. It's time for deliverance by force. That's what I'm doing here. There's no more cover for me. I'm getting cussed out left and right. From all sides. They coming from all sides, calling me all kinds of names. No more chilling. The Most High isn't sending Moses to negotiate, to beg, to protest with a damn sign, or to write polite letters to the editor. He's sending him to the head of the system, the top of the dog, the face of oppression, Pharaoh himself. You want to be used by the Most High? Get ready for war. Get ready to stand in the face of the most powerful, arrogant, genocidal bastard in the land and say, let my people go, heathen. This ain't a popularity contest. This is a suicide mission unless Yah is backing you up. But if he is, then Pharaoh's time is up. Jeremiah 1:7-8. But the Lord said unto me, say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee. Skipping down. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith Yah. Don't give him excuses. Don't say, but they won't listen. If Yah sends you, go. Psalm 105:26. He sent Moses his servant, and Aaron whom he had chosen. He sends who he wants, when he wants. No democracy, no debate. He's sending them why? To bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. So let's kill this integrationist bullshit, save the world crap. The mission is one thing, get Israel out. Not the Egyptians, not the mixed multitude, not the Canaanites, not the friendly neighborhood Gentiles. This is about covenant, family, about bloodline, about promise. The world has had you believing you were supposed to save everybody else. Hell no. The Most High's focus is locked in on Israel, my people. And he's not leaving you in Egypt another day. He's not offering you better jobs, better food, a nicer neighborhood, or equal rights. He's bringing you out by any means necessary. That's what we're dealing with today, family. Isaiah 49:24-26. Shall the prey be taken from the mighty, or the lawful captive delivered? Skipping over. I will contend with him that contended with thee, and I will save thy children. He didn't say all children. I will save thy children. Yah himself is going to break the system wide open. He's in the midst of doing that right now. And drag your ass out. Pharaoh can't stop it. These nations are powerless. Babylon can't stop it. White Jesus can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. That's the energy for right now, family. The Most High is calling out the Moseses among you. No more hiding, no more running, no more blending in. He's not calling you to march, to beg, to get another degree, to vote, or to build bridges. He's calling you to break the chains and snatch Israel out of this modern day Egypt, America, the UK, the Caribbean, wherever we've been scattered and oppressed. The system is trembling. The world is shaking because the true deliverers are about to stand up and speak with the fire of the Most High. You ain't saving the world. You pulling Israel out with a mighty hand. That is what I am doing, family. With my music, with my sermons, I am pulling your ass out the fire. I've got no love for the heathen. I don't care about them. I wouldn't piss on them if they was on fire. That's my stance, family. That's the stance you are supposed to have. Stop caring about these people. They don't care about you. You out and about, they say hi, you say hi back, but that's as far as it goes. There is no bonding with people that is going to be destroyed. That is your attitude. Y'all gotta burn that love everybody nonsense out your heart. You gotta burn it out. The love is for your people and your people only. Let the people get mad. Oh God, you're supremacist. You're a black supremacist. Yeah, goddamn right, because the Most High is a black supremacist. And I am whatever the Most High is. And he's only about his people. So if he's only about his people, then guess what the fuck I am? I'm only about my people. I don't care about you crackers. I don't care about you Asians. I don't care about you Hindus, you Arabs, you Native Americans, so-called Hispanics. I don't give a fuck about you. And I'll tell that to your goddamn face. I don't give a shit about you. I don't care that your country's on fire. I don't care that you got destroyed by a tornado. All praise and great glory to the Most High Yah. Got floods going on all over the earth. I don't care. Flash floods, killing your people. I don't care. Oh God, he's heartless. He's cold. Oh my goodness. You're not a servant of the Most High Yah with that attitude. Get the fuck out of here. Most High drowned the whole earth except for 8 people. He killed all the Canaanites that was in that land. the hell's wrong with y'all? Stop being soft. You are a child of the Most High, a consuming fire. Where is your fire? Where the fuck is it? Why are you guys a bunch of pussies? Cowards. Why you guys are scared to say this stuff? Scared to be rude. Paul said, I'm rude in speech, but not knowledge. I say all of this out of love for my people. This is where it's coming from. This is the root. Verse 11. Moses said unto Yah, who am I that I should go unto Pharaoh and that I should bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt? Look at the mindset, family. After 40 years of being called nigger, slave, boy, criminal, thug, you start to believe it. Moses had the same trauma. He was raised in privilege, then cast out, despised by his own, a fugitive in Midian. So when the Most High says, get up, it's time, all he sees is his failures, his wounds, his exile. Judges 6:15 says, and he said unto him, Oh, my Yah, wherewith shall I save Israel? Behold, my family is poor in Manasseh, and I am the least in my father's house. Gideon said the same damn thing. I'm nobody, but if Yah calls you, you are somebody. I repeat, you are somebody. Jeremiah 1:6, then said I, Yah Elohim, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. Every prophet, every leader worth a damn started out thinking they weren't fit for the job. I started out thinking that me, a teacher, me, a former atheist, me, teach this word. Most High said, yeah, you, nigga. I choose you. But here I am today, a year later, a year into doing this. That thinking, that mindset is gone. I have fully taken on this role. As should you if you are being called. Yah don't recruit the proud, family. He breaks and then rebuilds. That's why you see these pastors out there, they ain't called, family. Moses said, me bring forth the children of Israel out of Egypt? Here's the real fear, family. How the hell am I supposed to do that? You want me to face Pharaoh? You want me to go back to the people who rejected me? You want me to lead a revolution with nothing but a staff and a promise? That's how you know it's from Yah. If the assignment doesn't scare your ass, it's probably not from him. He picks the broken, the rejected, the ones with dirt under their fingernails, because the glory is his, not yours. Hello? Look at me. Look at me. Look at you. 1 Corinthians 1:27-29. But Yah hath chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, skipping down, that no flesh should glory in his presence. I can't boast. I ain't shit. The glory is his. I was a nothing. I was an atheist. I have no reason to boast. I was filthy. The Most High said, you ain't finna get none of this glory. It's gonna be for me. Right now, family. Right now. He ain't looking for degrees, for status, for popularity. He looking for obedience and humility. So many of y'all are stuck in, who am I? Who am I to speak up? Who am I to lead? Who am I to break out of the system? You Israel, that's who you are. You're the chosen. You're the one who the world's been trying to destroy because your destiny is too damn dangerous for Pharaoh to allow. Stop letting your trauma pick your future. Stop letting Babylon tell you who you are. If the Most High called you, you're the only one who can do the job. Verse 12. And he said, certainly I will be with thee, and this shall be a token unto thee that I have sent thee when thou hast brought thee forth the people out of Egypt, ye shall serve Yah upon this mountain. The Most High didn't say, you got this, Moses. He said, I got this. You ain't slick enough, tough enough, educated enough, or connected enough to face Pharaoh in his damn machine. But if the Most High is with you, Pharaoh is already finished. You scared? Good. That keeps you humble. But don't get it twisted, family. The victory ain't coming from your strength. It's coming from Yah rolling with you. Turning every no into a hell yeah. Every locked door into an open gate. Every hater into a footstool. Joshua 1:5. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. He didn't promise comfort, family. He promised presence. It's never about what you can do, family. It's about what happens when Yah puts his name on your mission. So this token here, a sign. Not before, but after. The Most High don't give you proof before you move. He gives you evidence when the job is done. You want a sign? Get your ass moving in faith. The proof comes in the aftermath. When you look back and say, ain't no way in hell I did that. Yah did it through me. Yah did this. Yah's behind this ministry. That's why I called it Yah First Ministries. Because he is the one in control. He is the one in power. I'm just a vessel. I'm a mouth. I'm a fucking puppet. And he's moving my mouth. He gets the glory, not me. When I drop an album, when I drop a song, he get the glory, not me. He send it out and has people that he wants to see it. If it wanted to go viral, it go viral. If he don't want it to be seen by everybody, then he keeps it in the shadows. I don't promote my stuff, family. I don't. I'm not paying these companies $20 a month for them to put my stuff in playlist. I don't do that. I let y'all do it because this music ain't for everybody. I don't want everybody to hear my stuff. I only want this music to be heard by people who are actually trying to follow the Most High Yah, who are obeying him. That's who I want my music to be in front of. And I let the Most High do that. I don't want to be popular. I don't want record labels to try to talk to me. No. I want to be in the background. I let Yah do his thing. I do what I got to do, and I let him do the rest. Joshua 2:18-22, summing it up. Or John 2:18-22. The Jews here, they wanted a sign. And Yeshua told them the sign would be at the resurrection after the mission was accomplished. See, that's where your faith is got to be at, right? You got to have faith that this thing is going to happen the way that the Most High says it's going to happen. That's why the sign is after. Once you see Yahushua back. The second time. They saw him the first time. The second time around. That's what our faith is hinging on. This time. So we have faith until we see it. Then we know. Boom. But you see the signs if you have eyes to see. You see the signs all around you, family. Look at the system. Look at the country you're living in. Wherever you are. Look at it. Look around. Look at the destabilization. The uncertainty. The fear. It's all leading up to that one crucial moment when the sky's gonna crack and the sun returns. So after that, you shall serve me in this mountain. Here's the prophecy. Here's the end game. You're coming out, not to wander, not to blend in, not to assimilate, but to serve Yah on his terms, in his place, under his covenant. This ain't about freedom to do what you want, family. It's about liberation for service, for worship, for destiny. The Most High brings you out to bring you in. He's not saving you for Babylon. He's saving you for himself. Exodus 19:4, skipping ahead a little bit. Ye have seen what I did unto the Egyptians, and how I bare you on eagle's wings, and I brought you unto myself. Deliverance is about reconnection, not just escape. Psalm 50:15 says, and call upon me in the day of trouble. I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. Your victory is for his glory, family, not your resume. So stop waiting for everything to be perfect before you move. Stop asking for proof, for signs, for the world to co-sign your purpose. The Most High says, I will be with you. That's enough. That's the only stamp of approval you need. When you step out in obedience, you'll look back and see the signs, the open doors, the miracles, the haters silenced, Pharaoh's system in ashes. You will serve Yah, not your oppressor, not your belly, not Babylon. You will serve the Most High in spirit, in truth, in your own land, with your own people, forever. 13. And Moses said unto Yah, behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, the God of your fathers hath sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, what is his name? What shall I say unto them? Check the insecurity, family. Moses is more worried about what his own people will think than what Pharaoh will do. And that's real. Ain't nobody more skeptical, more hard-headed, more quick to doubt you than your own people. Especially when the system's got them programmed to hate their own deliverance, as they do today. The Matrix got them stuck. They will fight to stay stuck in this delusion. Exodus 2:14, remember back then? Who made thee a prince and a judge over us? Our own people said that. We have a history of rejecting our own. The moment you step up, here comes the side eyes, the rumor mill, the who the hell do you think you are energy. That's what happens. Crab in the barrel mentality, family. The people you're sent to help are often the ones who will doubt you the loudest. That's why I get more kickback from my own people. Hell, some heathen, they understand. They know. Some of them have the knowledge and the logic to understand that, yeah, we ain't the people. They know. They know. It's our people who are actually the people who don't know and will get mad at you for trying to get them to stop doing stuff that they got too comfortable doing. You mean I can't eat pork no more? No. Man, I don't know, bro. Got beef bacon, turkey bacon, chicken bacon. Have your choice. You don't got to give the whole goddamn thing up. You just got to give that iteration up. But they so used to bologna. They so used to Vienna sausages, all that other pork nonsense. They're so used to it. Because that's what they grew up on. They cannot get out of it. Because pork is so cheap. Beef bacon is more expensive. Chicken bacon is more expensive. Turkey bacon is more expensive. And they use that as excuses to stay in rebellion. Until the Most High kill them. It is what it is. So Moses continues. And they shall say it to me. What is his name? What shall I say unto them? Moses knows Israel's been in Egypt so long, they barely remember the Most High. They know gods with 1,000 names, idols on every corner, but the name of Yah, of their fathers, that's become a rumor, a story, a distant memory. Kind of like today, right? So Moses tries to play defense. What if they want credentials? What if they ask for a name? What if I can't answer? You see this in 2025, family. What camp you with? What doctrine you teaching? What's the Most High's real name? Is it Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahuwah, Jehovah, Yahuwah? Everybody got a trick question, but nobody wants to move in faith. Isaiah 1:3, the ox knoweth his owner, and he asked his master's crib, but Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. We are always ready to argue, but slow to obey. So let's be real, black people. Your biggest enemy ain't Pharaoh. It's your own doubt, your own people, your own need for validation. The Most High could show up in fire and call you by name and you still be up at night worried about what the block thinks, what Instagram says, what the next Israelite camp posts about you. You keep making excuses and demanding credentials when the Most High already gave you the only endorsement you need, his presence. But he's about to shut all that down with authority and drop a name that'll shake every idol and every oppressor to the core. Verse 14. And Yah said unto Moses, I am that I am. And he said, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am hath sent you, or sent me unto you. This right here, family. Most dangerous, untouchable answer in the whole damn Bible. I am that I am. Most High shut it down with one sentence, so raw, so absolute. The world's been trying to counterfeit, twist, and water it down ever since. So let's get this straight. This ain't some soft, poetic slogan. Eyeh, Asher, Eyeh, I am that I am in Hebrew. Eyeh, Asher, Eyeh. This is the Most High declaring, I exist. I define existence. I'm the beginning and end of all this shit. You don't put me in a box. You don't define me. You don't rename me. You don't franchise me to the nations. I am who I am. Unchangeable, untouchable, undeniable. Ain't no pharaoh, no pope, no rabbi, no Euro theologian, no fake camp leader, no demon, no devil, which is a damn fairy tale by the way, in case you didn't know. We'll get to that when we get to it. Can override his identity. Isaiah 44:6. Thus said Yah, the King of Israel and his Redeemer, the Yah of hosts. I am the first and I am the last. And beside me there is no Elohim. Ain't no competition. No equal, no partner. All the mother gods dead on arrival. Revelation 1:8. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the ending, saith Yah, which is and which was and which is to come, the Almighty. He always is. The past, present, and future are just his footstool. You want authority? You want to shut up every doubter, every hater, every Israelite who thinks you need a title or a camp or a degree? Tell them the eternal, unchanging, undefeated, self-existent Most High sent you. Ain't no I am for the Egyptians. Ain't no I am for the Canaanites. Ain't no I am for the other nations. This is the power name for Israel and Israel only, period. The rest of them praying to statues, ancestors, and systems, they dead. But the Most High says, I am. I'm alive. I'm present. I'm moving. And I'm about to turn the world upside down for my people. My people. John 8:58. Yahushua said unto them, verily, verily, I say unto you, before Abraham was, I am. Yahushua wasn't talking about being old, family. He was claiming the same unstoppable, unbreakable, eternal identity as the Father. That's why they tried to stone him. Yahushua is not the Father, family. He came in the Father's authority. He was a representative. Just like Moses is going to be a representative in this story before Pharaoh. Right now, every fake system, every fake religion, every fake movement is collapsing. You see it. Their gods are failing. Their money is tanking. Their leaders are exposed. But the Most High, I am. That's why you're still here, Israel. That's why your enemies can't finish you off. You don't need a new name, a new movement, a new inclusive theology. You need to know who sent you. It ain't no Europe. It ain't in America. It ain't the Vatican. It damn sure ain't the Black Hebrew Israelite camps or anybody else. It's I am, the God of your fathers. Stop looking for validation from the world. Stand on the name that burns every idol and every lie to ashes. Verse 15. And Yah said, moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel. You see, he keeps saying children of Israel, children of Israel, children of Israel. He ain't talking about everybody. The Yahweh Elohim of your fathers. The Elohim of Abraham, the Elohim of Isaac, and the Elohim of Jacob hath sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations. Yah didn't tell Moses, go shout this in the marketplace for the Egyptians or the Canaanites or the whole world. He said to the children of Israel, This message, this name, this identity is for the bloodline, the seed, the ones who walk through the fire, who live through the curses, who carry the trauma in their DNA. If you ain't the stock of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, you're just eavesdropping on a private family conversation. Stop letting these Christian churches universalize a name that was never for them, family. When y'all gonna wake up? When y'all gonna tell these goddamn pastors, shut the fuck up? You ain't a part of it. When y'all gonna tell them that? Psalm 147, 19 through 20. He sheweth his word unto Jacob. His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. He's not their God, family. He's your Elohim, Israel. That's why he gave you the name. So don't get it twisted by these Eurocentric translations they got out there. The word Lord in all caps is a cover-up. In the Hebrew, it's Yahweh, Jehovah. However, our people have tried to pronounce it. That four-letter memorial is his mark on Israel. YHWH. Not on the world, not on the Gentiles, not on the so-called spiritual Israel. This is the Elohim who swore by himself to your fathers, who made covenants with blood and fire, who ain't never lost the promise yet. This ain't a name you outgrow, family. A name you trade in for something cuter. A name you hand over to your oppressors to slap on their idols. This is the memorial, the eternal flame, the blood-stamped reminder that no matter how lost you are, how scattered, how colonized, how beat down, if you call on this name with truth and spirit, the Most High still recognizes his own. This is your inheritance. This is your marker. This is your access code when Babylon's system is crashing all around you. Psalm 135 and 13. Thy name, O Yah, endureth forever, and thy memorial, O Yah, throughout all generations. The world forgets, but Israel remembers. Even when everybody else forgets you, the Most High's name is still the password to your redemption. So look around, family. Everybody's fighting to rewrite your story, erase your name, and steal your covenant, and hijack your God. But the Most High said, this is my name forever. It's a memorial, a war memorial, a survival memorial, a testimony that you, the true Israelites, the Negroes, survived every Egypt, every Babylon, every Rome, every America, every system built to wipe you out. You ain't got to beg for your identity, family. You ain't got to chase after your oppressor's approval. You just got to remember the name, the memorial, the promise that's older than any nation on this planet. When you call on your Elohim by his covenant name, you're calling on a power that can't be colonized, franchised, or erased. 16. Go and gather the elders of Israel together, and say unto them, Yah Elohim of your fathers, the Elohim of Abraham, of the Isaac and of Jacob, appeared unto me, saying, I have surely visited you, and seen that which is done to you in Egypt. So let's get it straight. Yah ain't a God of confusion, family, and he ain't about chaos. He respects order, structure, and leadership that's rooted in the covenant. That's why Moses isn't told to go to the masses first, or to the mixed multitude, or to the women and children, or to the so-called allies. He told to go straight to the elders, the ones who remember the promises, the ones who are supposed to teach the people, the ones who have the authority to move the nations. Deuteronomy 32:7 says, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations. Ask thy father, and he will shew thee, thy elders, and they will tell thee. The elders are the keepers of the memorial, of the memory. If they're lost, the people are lost. The real church, family, was a congregation of Israel in the wilderness, not some building on Sunday morning with a cross on top. The message is not new. The message is not, let's try something different. The message is the God of your fathers, the only God who ever did anything for you, the only God who made a covenant with you, the only God who ever showed up for your people. He's back on the scene. This isn't a new doctrine. This is a revival of the ancient promise, the ancient power, the ancient mission. You want deliverance, black people? You want to see chains broken? You don't need a new hustle. You just need to get back to the covenant in the name that's been yours from day one. Malachi 3:6. For I am Yah, I change not, therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. That's the only reason you still here, black people. The Most High don't change, and he still remembers you. Stop believing the lie that the Most High is far away, uninvolved, or blind to your pain. He says, I have visited you. That means he showed up. He took inventory. He saw every lash, every insult, every humiliation, every stolen child, every broken man, every violated woman. Yah is not some absentee Lord. He's the God who gets in the dirt with you, who walks through the fire with you, who shows up in the darkest hour and says, enough. Genesis 50:24. This goes back to what Joseph said. The prophecy coming true. And Joseph said unto his brethren, I die, and Yah will surely visit you and bring you out this land. Joseph prophesied it. And now Yah is fulfilling it. He keeps his word, family. So when he told you that he gonna bring you out these countries that you in and bring you back to your own land and you're gonna rule forever and these nations gonna be your slaves, that's gonna happen. No matter what they say. Stop trying to water and dilute it down. Oh, you know, everybody's gonna be in the... Yeah, you gotta show there's gonna be a hierarchy. They're gonna be washing my feet. They ain't getting the same power as me. Every time you think you've forgotten, family, he proves you wrong. He visits, he sees, he moves. So stop looking for validation from the nations. Yah ain't sending you to solve their problems or to beg them for anything. He's telling you to gather your own, to remember your history, to trust in your Elohim. If the elders are asleep, the people are lost. If the elders stand up, the enemy trembles. Get your house in order, family. You can't deliver the world until your own are delivered. You can't fix Rome while you're still chained in Egypt. Get Israel free and the rest will fall into place. He's not watching from a distance. He's visiting, and he's visiting right now. He's seeing, he's moving for you, not for the world. So this is your wake-up call, Israel. The Most High is gathering the real elders, the ones who haven't sold out, who haven't bowed to Baal, who remember who they are and who their Elohim is. If you're waiting for the world to recognize you, you're wasting time. Gather your people, dust off the covenant, and get ready for the move of Yah. He's already visited. He's already seen. Now he's about to act. That's what we're in the midst of right now, family. That's why I say, man, me doing all these lessons, it's timing up to what we're going through right now. It's crazy. Verse 17, and I have said I will bring you up out of the affliction of Egypt unto the land of the Canaanites and the Hittites and the Amorites and the Perizzites and the Hivites and the Jebusites, unto a land flowing with milk and honey. That's how I will bring you up out of your affliction. This ain't some abstract spiritual deliverance, family. This is about the affliction, the real life boots on your neck. No justice, no peace. Generational trauma kind of suffering that only our people know. The Most High is saying your pain is not the end. Your poverty, your oppression, your daily grind under Pharaoh's system, all that is about to end. He's not asking your oppressor's permission. He's not negotiating terms. He's not offering a better job in Egypt or a better cell in the prison. He's bringing you out and bringing you up. Deuteronomy 26:7-8. And when he cried, and when we cried unto Yah Elohim of our fathers, Yah brought us forth out of Egypt with a mighty hand, and with an outstretched arm, and with great terribleness, and with signs, and with wonders. Deliverance is about power, not paperwork. It's about the Most High showing up, not you begging for reform. No matter where you scattered, family, the Most High brings you up out of affliction, never leaving you stuck. So you see all those nations he listed again. He's not delivering you into a fantasy land or some spiritual cloud. He's talking about real property, real territory, real dominance over the nations that used to sit comfortably in your inheritance. All those ites are placeholders. They're squatters. They're sitting on what belongs to you. The Most High is not about integration, diversity, or inclusion. He's about restitution, restoration, and repossession. He's about to evict all these people that's in that land right now today. Just like he did back then with these Canaanites. He's about to evict all of them who's in that land today. He'll evict them by shedding their blood. He's giving you what's yours, no matter how many nations got to be moved out the way. Your enemies' numbers don't matter. Their strength don't matter. The Most High is tipping the scales in your favor. So the land flowing with milk and honey. This is the part of the prosperity pimps in the church love to pervert. But let's put it in the context. This is not about getting rich in Egypt. Not about making it in the system. Not about living your best life under oppression. It's about Yah giving you a land that overflows. Abundance, peace, safety, real freedom. Not just for you, but for your children and your generations after you. This is the fullness of the promise to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Dominion, not survival. Jeremiah 30:3. For lo, the days come, saith Yah, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah. That's northern and southern kingdom. Skipping down. And I will cause them to return to the land that I gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it. Ain't no spiritual Israel here, family. Ain't no replacement theology. The promise is for the literal seed of Jacob, Negro Israel. You see all these nations fighting over land, borders, and wealth over there, right? That's nothing but a preview. When the Most High moves, he's not asking for a seat at the oppressor's table. He's flipping the whole damn table over and giving you the keys to the house. No more hoping for justice in Babylon. No more begging Pharaoh for crumbs. The promise is dominion. And if you don't believe it, you ain't reading the same Bible I am. Verse 18, and they shall hearken to thy voice, and thou shalt come, thou and the elders of Israel, unto the king of Egypt, and ye shall say unto him, Yah Elohim of the Hebrews hath met with us. And now let us go, we beseech thee, 3 days' journey into the wilderness, that we may sacrifice to Yah our Elohim. Don't miss this, family. They shall hearken to thy voice. Yah said they will listen. The elders, the real leaders of Israel. When you come with the Most High's word, not some soft, watered down, let's get along gospel, but the uncut, unfiltered message of deliverance, they gonna listen. Just like y'all listening to my message, whoever listened to it. Who's still listening? I know some of y'all have left. I know a good portion of y'all have left. Tired of the brutality of the language. Tired of the cussing. Tired of the unfilteredness, the uncut message of deliverance. They got tired of it. But the true ones who come back week in and week out, you hear me, you listen. Why? Because the time for captivity is up. When Yah moves, even the most doubtful, fearful, traumatized Israelite has to wake up and hear him. Ezekiel 3:10 and 11. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee receiving in thine heart, skipping over, and go, get thee to them of the captivity, skipping over again, and speak unto them. Yah's word breaks through every chain of doubt and fear, family. Even if it don't sound pretty, it's not dressed up in rainbows and unicorns. But the ones, the true ones, they will hear it and they will hearken. So this ain't a solo mission though, right? This is Moses rolling deep with the elders, with the authority, with the unity of the nation behind them. When you confront Pharaoh's system, you don't go alone. You go with your people, your heritage, your covenant, your God. And you don't come to negotiate for better treatment. You come to declare Yah's will. Exodus 5:1, skipping over 2 chapters. And after Moses and Aaron went in, and told Pharaoh, thus said Yah, Elohim of Israel, let my people go. No compromise. No, please, sir, can we have some more? It's a demand backed by divine authority. It says the Yah Elohim of the Hebrews here. Let's put it on the table, family. He's not the God of the Egyptians. He's not the God of the world. He's not the God of every nation, tongue, and people. He's the God of the Hebrews. You see, he keeps on saying this. The God of the ones who caught hell, who ate the curses, who built the empire and got paid in pain. No multi-ethnic, diverse, and inclusive nonsense that these Christians and these other religions are trying to put forth on our people. Yah makes it tribal, specific, exclusive. The world hates this because it exposes the lie of Christianity. It's not the God of everybody. He's the God of Israel. Joel 2:27. And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel, and that I am Yah, your Elohim, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed. My people. That's the truth they can't handle. Now the last part, don't misunderstand this. This is the language of separation, not assimilation. 3 days journey out of Egypt means we need space. We can't worship in your system, under your laws, with your idols, with your eyes watching us. We need to get out, away from your filth, your culture, your oppression, so we can serve our God the way he demands. This ain't, let's worship together. This is, let us go. We are not you. We set apart. The Most High requires sacrifice. He's not accepting it in captivity. He is not accepting it in Babylon's churches, in Egypt's temples, at the foot of Pharaoh's throne. He wants it in the wilderness, where only Israel and Yah meet. 2 Corinthians 6:17. Love this scripture. Wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, saith Yah, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. That's the spirit of true deliverance, family. Separate, holy, untouchable by the world. Deuteronomy 32:9. For Yah's portion is his people. His people. His people. That's possession again. Jacob is a lot of his inheritance. Yah don't want a mixed offering. He wants Israel, pure and set apart. All these churches preaching unity, inclusion, we're all God's children. Lies, all lies. The true demand of Yah is separation. You can't serve him in America's system, in their religions, under their culture. The Most High is calling you out to the wilderness, to the uncomfortable place, to the place where only Israel and Yah matter. That's where your power is, family. That's where the miracles happen. That's where deliverance begins. Verse 19. And I am sure that the king of Egypt will not let you go. No, not by a mighty hand. Look at that right there. Yah isn't guessing. He's not speculating, family. He's not being optimistic. He says, I am sure. You think the Most High is surprised by the oppression, family? By stubbornness? By the refusal of your enemies to do right? He's been watching Pharaoh's rise and fall since the beginning. He knows the game. He knows the mindset. He knows the greed, the fear, and the pride. You expect justice from the same hand that's been choking you for centuries? Wake up. That's the lie of every integrationist Negro out there today. If we just explain our pain, if we just show them our humanity, if we just vote hard enough, they'll let us go. Hell no! Pharaoh's heart is stone, and Yah is the one that made it so. Romans 9:17-18, check it. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee. Skipping down. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he hardeneth. Pharaoh's resistance is part of the plan. Your struggle is the setup for Yah's glory. Ain't no free will, family. Stop saying that bullshit. Stop listening to Christianity with that nonsense. There ain't no free will. If you in this truth, that's because you're always going to be in this truth. That's how it works. Some people going to be chosen, some not. Many are called, few chosen. Most High said, no, not by a mighty hand. So even if you rolled up on Pharaoh with a show of force, with all the money, all the weapons, all the influences you could gather, he still wouldn't let you go. Why? Because you can't outmuscle this system. You can't out-talk oppression. The only thing Pharaoh respects is power greater than his own. A power he can't buy. A power he can't kill, can't corrupt, can't negotiate with. You can't deliver yourself, family. Only the Most High's hand breaks the chains. Exodus 6:1. Then Yah said unto Moses, now shalt thou see what I will do to Pharaoh. For with a strong hand shall he let them go, and with a strong hand shall he drive them out of his land. Yah's power is the only thing that moves Pharaoh. Nothing less. Same with today, family. You are seen as a slave. No matter how much money you think you have or anything like that, what power, show, or force, they will still not be scared of you. But they scared of your Most High. They scared of your Elohim, though. That's why you see him trembling right now, because he's moving. Look at your situation, Israel. Every time you make progress, the system adapts, clamps down, invents new chains, new laws, new distractions. You're not getting reparations, real freedom, or real justice from Pharaoh because he needs you beneath his boot. Stop putting your hope in the courts, in their politicians, in their economic systems, in allies who benefit from your captivity. Yah sees it plain. Pharaoh will not let you go until he's been broken, humbled, and brought to his knees by the hand of the Most High himself. And that's what you see happening worldwide. Verse 20, and I will stretch out my hand and smite Egypt with all my wonders, which I will do in the midst of thereof. And after that, he will let you go. Most High says, I will stretch out my hand. So let's get something right. When the Most High moves, it's not subtle, not behind closed doors, not through influence. It's an open, undeniable, irresistible show of power. Every time the Most High stretches out his hand, something gets destroyed. Somebody gets humbled, and Israel gets delivered. You see this phase all through the book. Every time he brings judgment, the nations tremble, and Israel's enemies get smoked. Deuteronomy 4:34. Or hath Yah essayed to go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation by temptations, by signs and by wonders, and by war, and by mighty hand, and by stretched out arm, and by great terrors, according to all that Yah your Elohim did for you in Egypt before your eyes? Ain't nobody got a testimony like this, family. Your liberation is by Yah's hand alone. Yah says he's going to smite them. Smite. Not negotiate with, not bless, not partner with, smite. That means the Most High is about to hit Egypt, Babylon, this whole damn system with plagues, with judgments, with terrors that make every scientist, every army, every god of Egypt look like a joke. They couldn't do nothing with COVID, could they? Shut the whole damn earth down. Preview. He's not doing this in secret. He's not doing it for a select few. He's doing it in the midst, in full view. So there's no doubt who the real God is and who the chosen people are. Exodus 7:3-5, skipping throughout it. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt, skipping over. And the Egyptians shall know that I am Yah when I stretch forth mine hand upon Egypt and bring out the children of Israel from among them. The purpose of the plagues isn't just revenge, family. It's recognition. The world will know who's God and who's chosen. Even the atheists are going to know this. Mercy for you, family. Judgment for them. And after that, he will let you go. Catch that. Pharaoh is only letting you go after he gets wrecked. Not because he's convinced, not because his heart melts, but because the Most High breaks his will through unstoppable force. Your deliverance is tied to your enemy's judgment. The Most High is not about coexistence, family, with your oppressors. He's about making an open show, humiliating the system, and dragging you out with your head high and your enemies broken. Revelation 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you. And double unto her, double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled, fill her to the double. Fill to her double. Judgment on your oppressors as part of your redemption. The same way he wrecked Egypt, he'll wreck modern Babylon for you. You Israelites keep looking for mercy from a system built to keep you down. You keep waiting for equality from Pharaoh. You keep hoping for a seat at the table of your enemies. The Most High is about to stretch out his hand again. The world's about to see plagues, judgments, and disasters that make the first Exodus look like a warm-up, and we in the midst of that. And when the smoke clears, family, Israel, the true Israelites, the Negroes, the ones nobody wants to see rise, will walk out free with the world watching and trembling. Verse 21. And I will give this people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, and it shall come to pass that when ye go, ye shall not go empty. This ain't about Israel being charming, assimilating, or blending in, family. The Most High is about to put fear and respect on you so heavy that even your enemies can't refuse you. This favor isn't some soft, diplomatic goodwill. It's the Most High twisting the hearts of your oppressors so that against their own will, they give you what you're owed. The same people who despised you, worked you to death, mocked you, and took everything from you, Yah will flip it. And now they'll look at you with terror and awe, ready to hand over their best just to see you go. Woo, woo, woo. Woo! You see that Exodus 11:2-3. Speak now in the ears of the people, and let every man borrow of his neighbor, and every woman of her neighbor, jewels of silver and jewels of gold. Skipping. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians. There he goes, answering the prayer. Answering his prophecy. This isn't borrowing, family. This is back pay, reparations, the transfer of wealth from the oppressor to the oppressed. Proverbs 13:22. And the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just. It's not a prosperity gospel for everybody, family. It's the Most High making good on centuries of stolen labor and suffering, specifically for you black people. So Yah is not content with just getting you out. He's not sending you into your inheritance broke, traumatized, and empty-handed. He's about restoration, not just rescue. When you leave with the wealth, the treasures, the resources that were built on your back. This is the biblical model for reparations, family. No negotiations. No, please, sir, may I have some more? Please. When Yah moves, the transfer is supernatural, unstoppable, and final. Genesis 15:13-14. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in the land that is not theirs, and shall serve them. Skipping down. And afterward shall they come out with great substance. That's the prophecy from the very beginning. Affliction ends in abundance. And just like it happened in Egypt with this prophecy, it carries on even in this one. Same model. Isaiah 60. The entirety of Isaiah 60 shows you all of that, of what the strangers, the Gentiles are going to do when we free. They're going to build up our walls. They're going to serve us. We're going to take all their money. That's not equality, family. That's dominion. So don't let these integration Negroes out here and these Babylonian churches tell you to settle for less. The Most High is not about your freedom only. He's about your restitution. You will not leave empty. Every drop of blood, every hour of labor, every tear, every humiliation, Yah remembers. And he will pay you back with interest. Your enemies will watch and tremble as you walk out with their wealth. They'll wish they never touched you. That's just the truth. Verse 22, the final one. But every woman shall borrow of her neighbor, and of her that sojourneth in her house, jewels of silver, and jewels of gold, and raiment, and ye shall put them upon your sons, and upon your daughters, and ye shall spoil the Egyptians. So let's break this down. The Most High singles out the women. Why? Because in Egypt, In every system that breaks Israel, the women bear a special burden. They hold families together. They survive unspeakable trauma and watch their sons and daughters get destroyed. Now Yah gives a command to the very ones who were made vulnerable. Go to your oppressors, the same ones who used you, and collect what's owed. This so-called borrowing, family, is not about returning anything. The Hebrew word here means demand, request. It's a divine setup. The Most High is making the Egyptians cough up their treasures, and they can't say no. Exodus 12, 35, 36. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, skipping down. And they spoiled the Egyptians, skipping over again. And the Most High Yah gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians, so that they lent unto them such things as they required. And they spoiled the Egyptians. This is the fulfillment right here. Yah turned every hand in your favor, and your oppressors can't refuse. It's going to happen again. All that money they got, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, they keeping it warm for you. They keeping it warm for you, Israel. All those treasures and trinkets and all that good stuff, they keeping it warm for you. Because it's going to be ours when all is said and done. Psalm 105:37. He brought them forth also with silver and gold, and there was not one feeble person among their tribes. You left Egypt rich and healthy, not broken and empty. That's the Most High's deliverance. So the wealth doesn't just go to you. It goes to your children, your legacy, your future. The Most High is setting up generational wealth for Israel, not just a one-time payout. You spoil the Egyptians. That's military language, family. It means you plunder, you strip the enemy of everything valuable. You walk out with their best while they're left in ruin. Ain't no apologies, no thank you, no I hope this isn't too much. The Most High said it, so it's right. Isaiah 61:6. But ye shall be named the priests of Yah. Men shall call you the ministers of our Elohim. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. We gonna boast off their riches, family. We gonna be styling. We gonna be like Jerome from Martin. Swagged out. Not just take, family. Boast in it. You earned it by suffering. You get it by Yah's hand. Proverbs 22 and 23. Rob not the poor, because he is poor. Neither oppress the afflicted in the gate, for Yah will plead their cause, and spoil the soul of those that spoiled them. Divine justice is payback, family. Those who spoiled you get spoiled in return. So stop feeling guilty for wanting what's yours. The world owes you centuries of labor, invention, culture, and suffering stolen. And your enemies still live off your back. The Most High is not about equality and suffering. He's about reversal. Those that robbed you will fund your rise. Those that stripped you will clothe your children. Don't pray for crumbs. Pray for the full spoil. And when you get it, remember, it's not just for you, but for your sons and daughters, your legacy, your restoration. We just walked through Exodus 3, family. And if you got ears to hear, you know this ain't no damn fairy tale. This is the blueprint for your deliverance. The playbook for your rise out of every Egypt, every Babylon, every system that sucked your blood and called it civilization. This is not for the world. This is not for the nations. This is for you, you true Negro Israelites, the children of the covenant, the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Let me make this absolutely clear. The Most High is not concerned with the feelings or futures of the nations. He's not sharing his glory, his name, or his inheritance with strangers. Don't let these Eurocentric churches, these soft universalist preachers, or these watered-down doctrine dealers tell you otherwise. The Most High's name, his memorial, his covenant is for you and your generations only. The world wants you broke, docile, and grateful for scraps. But the Most High says you will not leave empty. Genesis 15:14, afterward shall they come with great substance. Exodus 3:22, ye shall spoil the Egyptians. Isaiah 61, we already read. They shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. For your shame ye shall have double. You ain't called to blend in. You ain't called to be diverse. You are called to be set apart, chosen, the head, not the tail, the lenders, not the borrowers. Deuteronomy 7:6 tells you again, for thou art an holy people unto Yah thy Elohim. Yah thy Elohim has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So what's the lesson, Israel? Stop begging Pharaoh for justice. He ain't giving it. The Most High said he will not let you go, not by a mighty hand. Your deliverance comes by Yah's stretched out arms, not your negotiations. Stop apologizing for wanting what's yours. Reparations, restoration, restitution, these are not entitlements, family. These are divine mandates. The Most High himself said you will not leave empty, and you will take from your oppressors. It's righteous, it's holy, and it's way overdue. Stop trying to include the nations in your inheritance. The Bible don't teach spiritual Israel. I don't care what they say. It don't teach inclusion. It teaches separation. Because the Most High is only dealing with Israel, period. But to also get your house in order. Gather your elders. Stand with your people. Remember your name, your history, your inheritance. The Most High has visited you. He has seen your affliction, and he's about to move. And don't get it twisted. There is no devil. None of that stuff can stop what's coming. No demon. No Esau as the white man. No fairy tale theology. There's only the Most High, his chosen people, and the reckoning he promised from Genesis to the Revelation. You, Israel, are the vessels of his power and compromise. The world's days of ruling you are numbered. You will come out of this last captivity with substance, with honor, with dominion, because the Most High said it, and he does not lie. Isaiah 45:17, my last scripture. But Israel shall be saved in Yah with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end. So stand up, family. Remember who you are. Hold on to the name, the memorial, the covenant. And get ready, because the world is about to see the Most High make good on every word he ever spoke about you. So let the tribes say with all power, Shalom, Shalom, Shalom. You are Yah's, and your time is now. And that is the end of the sermon. All praise and great glory to the Most High Yah for allowing me to speak these unfiltered words to your ears today. It is much needed, especially today. I pray you guys understood what I was talking about. I pray your spirit was edified, that you go back and listen to this over and over again to truly grasp what the Most High is trying to tell you here, because we are living this out right now in real time. So with that being said, family, I pray you guys had an amazing Sabbath. I pray the rest of your week goes swimmingly. I pray that the Most High continues to be in presence of his remnant worldwide. And Yah willing, we'll be back next week with Exodus chapter 4. So until then, family, keep praying for the kingdom. I leave you with my song off my new album, which is out on all platforms, family. Go listen to it. I take you on a nice little journey. The Fall of the Nations. That's the name of the chapter. That's the name of the album. The Nations Fall, the final chapter, because we are in that final chapter. The name of this song is Kingdom Come, because that is what we are waiting for. Shalom, family. Love you.
We got the victory. Let me hear you say yeah. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Look what Yah has done for us. Hey, what he's done, what he's done. Turned our mourning into dance. Hey, into dance, into dance. Every chain that held us down, now we
free to take our crown. Rising up, can't stop us now. Victory is what we found. From the bottom to the top, rise up. Watch us rise, see us rise. Now they can't make us stop no more. No more pain, no more change. Everything he said would be, now we live in prophecy. Dancing in our destiny, just like he said we would be. Put your hands up high, hands up to the sky. If you know we won, know that we have won. Time to celebrate what our King has done. Now we demonstrate victory has come. Kingdom come, we dance. Victory at last. Throw your hands up high, 'cause the pain is past. Watch us celebrate while we elevate. Everything he promised, now we demonstrate. Dance, 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 dance. Kingdom come, we dance, 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 dance. Victory advance. Dance, 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 dance. Kingdom come, we praise. Dance, 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 dance. Victory advance. From the dungeon to the throne, to the throne, to the throne. Now we making history known. History, let them see. Every prophet spoken true. Now we showing what is new. Watch the kingdom breaking through, just like he said he would do. Can't hold back this victory. Victory is here to stay. Dancing through eternity. Here to stay every day. All the nations gonna see how he set his people free. Living in our destiny, just like it was meant to be. Dance like David danced. Dance with all your might. Give him all the praise. Praise him day and night. Show them how we move in these latter days. Nothing left to prove as we dance and praise. Can't stop this joy, nothing can contain. Can't hold this down, breaking every chain. Kingdom people rise while we wear our crown. Victory in our eyes as we take our crown. Kingdom come, we dance. Victory at last. Throw your hands up high, 'cause the pain is past. Watch us celebrate while we elevate. Everything he promised, now we demonstrate. Are you ready? We're so ready. Are you ready? Yes, we're ready. Dance, dance, celebrate. Kingdom come, don't wait. Dance, dance, elevate. Victory can't wait. We're dancing in victory. We're dancing in destiny. Kingdom come, we free. Just like he said we'd be. Kingdom forever.